Imagine this. You wake up, the sun is shining, birds are singing, but something's off. The usual hustle and bustle of life is missing. The laughter of children, the chatter of neighbors, the distant hum of traffic, all gone. It's eerily quiet, almost too quiet. The usual city noises are gone. No cars honking, no people talking. You're alone. You step outside, streets are empty, houses are dark. The once busy sidewalks are now just empty paths. The shops that were once filled with life and activity are now just hollow shells, their windows dark and uninviting. It's like everyone on Earth just vanished, except you. The parks, once filled with families and friends, are now overgrown and silent. The playgrounds stand empty, swings swaying gently in the breeze, as if waiting for someone who will never come. This, my friends, is survival on a whole new level. It's not just about finding food and water. It's about coping with the crushing loneliness, the endless silence, and the constant reminder of what once was. The world as we know it is gone. No more crowds, no more traffic jams, no more grocery stores. The shelves are empty, the streets are deserted, and the once bustling city is now a ghost town. It's just you and the vast emptiness. The silence is deafening. The loneliness is crippling. Every step you take echoes in the emptiness, a stark reminder of your solitude. But this is no time to crumble. This is a test of your resilience, your will to survive. You must find strength in the face of despair. This is the time to dig deep, to find resources, to adapt, to overcome. Every day is a challenge, every moment a test of your survival skills. To find that primal instinct to survive, to hunt, to gather, to build shelter, to do whatever it takes to stay alive in this new, desolate world. Because in this new world, that's all that matters. Survival is the only goal. It's a lonely, harsh existence, but it's one that you must face head on. The world may be empty, but your spirit must remain unbroken. First things first, food, water, shelter. Forget fancy restaurants and bottled water. Your survival depends on your resourcefulness. Scavenge for canned goods, bottled water, anything that will last. Learn to identify edible plants. Remember, nature can provide if you know where to look. Shelter is crucial. Find a secure building. Learn to reinforce it. The elements are now your enemy, as are wild animals who are reclaiming their territory. This is the time to adapt, to improvise, to become one with nature. Remember those survival skills you always thought were useless? Yeah, they're your lifeline now. The silence is broken only by the wind, but somewhere out there others are listening too. Finding other survivors is key. Start by broadcasting signals. Light a bonfire on a hilltop, paint a giant SOS on a landmark. Let others know they're not alone. Transportation is another challenge. Cars might still be around, but fuel won't last forever. Learn basic mechanics. Explore alternative modes of transport. Bicycles, horses, even your own 2 feet. Finding others means strength in numbers, sharing resources, rebuilding a sense of community. Remember, we are social animals. We need each other to survive. You've found food, water, shelter, and maybe even some fellow survivors. Now comes the hard part, rebuilding. But where do you even begin? Start small, establish a community, share skills and resources. Someone knows how to farm. Someone knows how to build. Everyone has something to offer. Governance is tricky. Do you try to recreate the old systems or forge a new path? Democracy, council. The choices you make now will shape the future. This is a chance to learn from past mistakes. To build a society based on cooperation, sustainability, and equality. A world where we value people over possessions. Section 5. The Echoes of Loneliness. In a world that once thrived with the hum of life, the absence of sound can be overwhelming. The empty streets, the deserted playgrounds, they all tell a story of a time that was. Survival isn't just about the physical. It's about finding the strength to keep going when everything around you seems to have stopped. The struggle to find food, to stay warm, to keep moving forward, is only part of the battle. It's about the mental too. The isolation can weigh heavily on the mind, creating a sense of despair that is hard to shake. The thoughts that creep in during the quiet moments can be the hardest to face. The loneliness can be deafening. The silence, unbearable. It can feel like the walls are closing in, like there's no escape from the emptiness that surrounds you. Remember, you are not alone. Even in the darkest times, there are others who understand what you're going through. They too have felt the sting of loneliness, the ache of loss. Others feel the same loss, the same fear, the same confusion. It's a shared experience, one that binds us together in our humanity. Sharing these feelings is crucial. Talk to each other, support each other. Trauma is inevitable, but through connection, we can find a way to heal. The sudden loss of loved ones, the empty chair at the dinner table, the photos that remind us of happier times, the memorials that mark the places where we said our goodbyes, the uncertainty of the future. These scars run deep. Allow yourself to grieve, to heal. It's a process that takes time, and it's okay to take that time to process the enormity of what has happened. Writing, reflecting, and remembering can be powerful tools in this journey. Mental strength is just as important as physical strength. Cultivate it. Find ways to cope. Whether it's through meditation, exercise, or reading, find what works for you. Remember, hope is a powerful weapon. It can light the way even in the darkest of times. Never lose sight of it. Hold on to hope and let it guide you through the echoes of loneliness. Section 6. The weight of the world. It's a phrase that carries so much meaning, especially in times like these. You're one of the lucky few, a survivor. But survival is just the beginning of your journey. With that survival comes a heavy burden. The burden of responsibility, of carrying on when so much has been lost. The weight of rebuilding a shattered world. It's a task that seems insurmountable, yet it's one that must be faced. The remnants of the old world are everywhere. They serve as constant reminders of what once was. Empty cities stand as a reminder of what was lost. They are silent witnesses to the past, echoing with memories. It's a haunting landscape, full of ghosts and memories. Each corner turned reveals another fragment of a bygone era. It's easy to get lost in the past, to let the weight of what was drag you down, to dwell on what was. The memories can be overwhelming, but they are also a part of you. But remember, you have a future to build. Focus on the present. The past is a guide, not a chain, on the tasks at hand. Each small step forward is a victory, each effort a testament to resilience. The world is yours now, a blank canvas. It's a chance to start anew, to create something from the ashes. It's a daunting responsibility, but also an incredible opportunity. The opportunity to shape the future, an opportunity to create something better, something stronger. To build a world that learns from the past and looks to the future with hope and determination. Together, we can rise from the ruins. Together, we can carry the weight of the world and transform it into a beacon of hope. Section 7. A new beginning. The world has been reset. But from the ashes of the old, a new world can emerge. A world where we learn from our mistakes. Sustainability isn't just a buzzword anymore, it's a way of life. Living in harmony with nature, respecting the delicate balance of our planet. This is a chance to rethink our values, to prioritize community over competition, to value knowledge and skills over material possessions. This new world won't be easy. It will be filled with challenges, but it will also be filled with opportunities. Opportunities to create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. Section 8. The lessons we carry. The old world is gone, but the lessons we learned should stay with us. Lessons about resilience, about community, about the fragility of life. We learned that material possessions don't matter, that true wealth lies in our connections with each other, in the strength of our communities. We learned that we are capable of great things when we work together, that even in the face of unimaginable loss, the human spirit can endure. These lessons are the foundation of our new world, a world where we value compassion, cooperation, and the simple joy of being alive. Section 9. A future forged in solitude. The silence is no longer deafening. It's a reminder of what we lost and what we gained. A chance to rebuild, to start anew. The future is uncertain, but it is ours to shape. Let's not waste this opportunity. Let's build a world where every voice is heard, where every life has value. This is our second chance. Let's make it count. Let's honor the memory of what was by creating a future worthy of their sacrifice. The world is waiting. Let's go make it ours. Section 10. What doesn't kill you? Survival. It's not just about staying alive. It's about learning, adapting, and coming out stronger on the other side. The world threw us a curveball, a real humdinger. But guess what? We survived. We picked ourselves up, dusted ourselves off, and started over. This experience, as brutal as it was, has made us stronger, more resilient, more appreciative of the little things. We are the survivors, we are the hope, and we will never give up. Because in the end, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. Remember that. Now let's get to work.